Scorpio, Happy New Year. This is your collective love reading, as you probably know. It's going to take you from the 1st of January right the way up until Spirit as well is pointing out with you. I think it was Virgo's reading. They're being really specific here and saying the 9th of Feb. And remember, that's not going to apply for all of you. You're all on different timelines. But if it is that it doesn't resonate, just hold out till the end, because it can be a completely predictive reading. Okay, so what have we got, please, Spirit? Clear, strong guidance. Do you know what? I'm going to shuffle these a little bit more. But if you could do those nice bits for me while we're waiting. The liking, the sharing and the subscribing. That'd be fabulous. Thank you very much. Oh, and Spirit is saying as well about the North Node sign. If you want to find out or want to find out how to find out what your North Node sign is, just check out the description box below. And that also tells you how to go about a personal reading. Here's your first card. 7 of Cups. I'm not going to take that yet. That is your energy. So, coming strongly into your reading. There is a feeling of overwhelm here, and I don't usually burn sage before a reading to cleanse the energy, but I was guided towards that with yours, and Spirit wants me to go with a different approach as well with getting your card. What can you give me, please, Spirit? Where do you see Scorpio's energy as of this moment with regards to love? Well, they want me to take that one, so that's a bit. 6 of Cups. That's your energy again. It's ruled by the sun. I'm hearing gestures and the past. Maybe that you're being reflective, starting to appreciate what it is that you've got, where you're at. And yeah, I'm just getting nostalgia. Your party. How does your party feel towards you at this moment? I'm getting a vibe of heat here. Heat, and there's a needing of a fan, and that's why those cards are spread out. 3 of Wands. There is movement forward here. There is happiness. Again, that's ruled by the sun. So there's something to do with maybe that you're on holiday, planning a holiday, but there's something that's lifting you up and making you more happier, shall we say. We have been over the Christmas period, but I'm not feeling it's linked to that. I'm feeling it's linked to finances. Reason being is because of those buildings that are up at the back, and they're yellow as well. What's gone down in the recent past then, please, Spirit? This is, I'm saying recent, but it's taken me back to February last year. What's going down between, or went down between the both of you anytime from now right the way up until February last year, between you and your party with love? Queen of Cups. There's an offering of emotions here. Might be to a mum, or it might be that a mum has come in and given a gesture. It doesn't have to be a mum, can be a dad as well. Or you're feeling loved up, basically. I'm hearing Valentine's Day. With regards to love, how are things between the both of you at present? Knight of Wands. I'm moving forward, but I'm sensing a panic. This is that energy that's coming into the reading, quite an anxious energy. Fears, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection with you. 7 of Pentacles. They're having to acknowledge things now, but there's an analysing at the moment. Can be of finances. Going into the new year, making a New Year's resolution to get themselves into a better position, but there's a fear or an anxiety that's coming with it. I'm not getting it's the same type of energy as this. That's more swift. May even be that you're going away, especially with the 3 of Wands that's up there as well. That can be travel. But I'm hearing accumulation. That can be looking at how you're going to get funds together. And that might be what their fears, anxieties and concerns are at the moment. They're looking at a situation, wondering, how can I move on from this? How can I develop from this? But what happens when you're in that energy, or what I'm getting at the moment, is that there's a want for change. They want to change. They're really looking into and focusing on how they can move forward. Maybe that they want to get a new job. What is hidden from you at the moment? So what's going on within your party's environment or within them at the moment that you're not aware of, Scorpio? The moon. Maybe that they're becoming depressed, withdrawing, or dealing with things on a subconscious level. That can be fear and anxiety as well, or wanting to withdraw from what's actually happening around you or for them at the moment. What's their plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with yourself? Page of Swords. Really focusing. I feel there's been a mess created here. Some type of secrecy. And they're trying to get out of the situation before you find out too much. I feel there's a dishonesty, maybe between the both of you, but we'll see. What Spirit predicting will unfold over the next 8 to 10 weeks. Spirit wants me to take from the middle. Four of Swords, Libra energy. Doesn't have to be. I'm hearing contemplation and withdrawal. That can be linked to the Moon card as well, of being depressed. Especially with this energy of being quite... The Page of Swords, even though they're keen, they can be quite irritable. And there's the burden that's at the bottom of the deck. Are wanting to find a solution, I'm getting. And again, Spirit keeps drawing me to the houses that are in the background there. There's a barrier, I feel, or a blockage or upset between yourself, your party, or both of you and home. It's meant to be a place of security or enjoyment, and that's not what you're getting from that at the moment. Okay, I'll just neaten these. I'm getting a feeling, I'm burning this palo here, I'm getting a feeling, Scorpio, there's a wanting to reconnect with somebody, or you're being reflective because you're looking back at the place you was at last year. Even though it's in the present, and last year was obviously a year ago. I don't mean 2022, I mean the Christmas before. But I feel you're looking back at how things was back then. But your party has moved on, or they're viewing you, sorry, as moving on in that Three of Wands energy. I'm getting a vibe that you've come into contact with each other quite recently. And when I say that, I'm getting round about an October, November, let's just say autumn time. And they're looking at you. I'm not sure what you've said, but they're looking at you as moving on, creating distance. And that you're happy not being in an involvement, or you seem happy on your own. Sorry, not an involvement, an occasion. You're happy being on your own and not wanting to get involved with any celebrations, and they're wondering whether to reach out to you and give you the opportunity, but they're also viewing you as moving on. What can you give me, please, Spirit? What can you give me with this Six of Cups, of where Scorpio is at the moment? What can you give me? King of Wands, that come out in the same position in the Libra reading. Wheel of Fortune, that was in the Libra reading as well. And Six of Cups, again, you've got it back again. I feel you may have come into contact with the person you've been involved in the past, or you're sat discussing with them how things used to be. That King of Wands, it doesn't have to be a person, it can be a event. The Wheel of Fortune's there as well, so that can be about travel. But there really is a massive change here. Reason being, that's 6 of Cups, and obviously that 6 of Cups that's there, that is your energy. But I feel you've decided to make a move because it's also ruled by the Sun. Wheel of Fortune, that's Jupiter energy. That's about expansion, growth, luck, really moving forward. It's even when it's in retrograde, it's still good energy. And then you've got the King of Wands that's underneath there. There's been a surge forward, I feel, or some type of project that's being put in place. And whatever the energy is that you're in here, there's something that you've needed to do. I feel you've put it off for some time and now you're going for it. Maybe that there's children involved, but it's something that I feel has always been hovering. It's been within your thought process or your awareness that you need to take action on it. What can you give me on this 3 of Wands, please, Spirit, of how Scorpio, I'm getting strong Sagittarius, you know, coming into this reading, of how Scorpio is viewed at the moment with regards to love. Justice card, it's Libra energy, High Priestess, Pisces energy, and 5 of Wands. They are viewing you as moving on, balancing things out, maybe with your finances, but you're withdrawing as well because you don't want them either. I'm getting like a work type relationship, or you're both in the same role and you're needing to run things by each other, but you're keeping it about whatever that role is, not about what the relationship was made up of. But your party's viewing you as looking for other opportunities, wanting to move on because you think that's the right thing to do. But whenever the opportunity is there, you want to withdraw. Spirit keeps saying to me, cat, cat, cat. I'm pointing to that cat that's on the High Priestess card there. Whenever you've got the opportunity to withdraw or go quiet, you do. And it might be because of difficulty you've had with them, or you're trying to prevent it happening again, or you're withdrawing because you don't want to create any potential conflict, or for something to be regenerated. I'm hearing, I'm getting like a machinery to start up again, because while you do have fond memories of the past, you know it's a difficult road to go down, and they're seeing you as keeping them, your party, at arm's length. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Queen of Cups? This can be 10 weeks ago. I'm hearing to 10 months. I think I pointed that out at the beginning. What can you give me on this Queen of Cups, please, Spirit? King of Cups. You're seeing each other as, I'm hearing divine counterparts. I don't know where that is. There was a deep spiritual connection there. I think you both recognised it. But she's holding a child here. And there's a dog and pomegranates there that's on the plate, which represents wealth. I feel this party, this 9 of Cups, may be you. Typically Pisces energy, but it may be you. You're going now with what you feel is the right thing to do. And I feel turning your back on that King of Cups. Next card to come out is the Page of Cups. I feel you've gone from all this emotion with your party to possibly putting it out there or asking Spirit to be divinely guided. The King and Queen of Cups, they are a spiritual energy. They're very engaged with their emotions. Doesn't have to be this Queen, though, that has turned her back on this King of Cups. It can be the King of Cups wants to move forward and may even remain single, because some of you, they've got a party from a past relationship. A child, from a past relationship. But they're in a good place. Because, as I said, the pomegranate represents wealth. There's the dog there. there's a stability, a homely vibe, but I'm feeling they're on their own. And it's being put out there how they want to prioritise. Yep, that pentacle is quite often seen as money, but it can be put out there that there's a wanting to prioritise this child that's there and make it about them at the moment. This Knight of Cups then, feelings between the both of you at present. Spirit saying 10 weeks, 10 weeks, 10 weeks in between. I'm not sure why they keep coming in with that. Feelings between the both of you at present. Hierophant. Oops, 2 cards come out there. 5 of coins and 10 of coins. This is taking another spin now, but obviously it's not one person's reading. There's been a surge forward, I feel, towards doing the right thing or following something you really believe in, or suddenly becoming motivated. This may be from the new year. You're going to start saving or planning to. Some of you are coming together with your party to get towards something. This 10 of coins, maybe marriage, and you haven't got the funds at the moment, but starting from the new year or from the start of the tax year, that's what I'm getting for some of you, from the start of the tax year, and then I'm hearing rebate. That's when you're going to start saving from, but at the moment you just can't do it. It's not, I'm hearing, feasible. But you're going to work and get yourself out of that messy financial situation that you're in, or the place where you haven't got a lot of time. Keep working on it, knowing that there's a goal in place, which is that 10 of coins. For some of you, you're waiting for your party to leave, and they're waiting on correspondence to come through or something to come in. Bloody hell, I'm going on a spin here. Right, okay, Spirit's taking me back again. What we've got here, I feel, is a couple that are spiritually collected. That come up yesterday accidentally in the Virgo reading. Spiritually connected or very engaged with their feelings when it comes to each other, but this doesn't mean that they're together. May even be that this Queen of Cups has really started to value what she has at the moment and prioritise it and take action on it as well. So she's gone from complete water energy into an energy of engaging in her emotions, but also bringing in this logical frame of mind. And she's gone after now, whatever it is, remember, not gender specific. This 9 of Cups is what makes her happy, and she's airing that. May even be that there's been a threat here of you get your together, otherwise I'm moving on. Both of you or one of you has decided to move on, and I feel this is present. Spirit again is pointing out to me, no, they're pointing out to me March. And while one of you is motivated towards moving on, oh, I've got so many downloads coming in here. Okay, one of you is motivated towards moving on and wanting to be together. That can be about union, that Hierophant card. But the other one isn't feeling the same. And that's why that 5 of coins is there, because you're not able to get to this 10 of coins energy, which is the ultimate. 10 of coins energy as well can also be about each pentacle that's on there is blockages. Some of you are in a connection where another party is threatened to leave. It's caused this upset or this devastation, or they can't leave yet. And that's why the 5 of coins is there, because they haven't got the funds. This down here, the moon, can be the secrecy of, I can't make a move yet, but when I get the money, then I'll shift. Someone has thrown a threat out here. And that's why that High Priestess is up at the back, because your party's viewing you as wanting to withdraw because things are getting difficult, or you're withdrawing from the relationship. Doesn't mean to say you're not still living together, but you're withdrawing emotionally within the connection. You're on your way to checking out of the connection. And this is why that motivational energy is coming in here with this Five of Wands. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this moon energy? So what's hidden? What's going on within your party's environment at the moment? Two of Pentacles. Something's gone down here during, let's just say, autumn, taking you right the way up until Christmas. And then the energy is spun. It's as if a threat has been thrown out there a couple of months ago. And I'm hearing you've done it again. And then you get to Christmas and there's a need to play Happy Families. Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, that's that spinning. I knew it. And then there's a Happy Families that's coming in. Four of Wands. You can't make this up. Seriously, this energy is so strong. Whatever's been hidden here, whoever is within this dynamic that you're not aware of, so either your party's been thrown or somebody else has been thrown and they're needing to get their head together. They wasn't expecting it. Now, they may be engaged on an intimate level. They may be exchanging energetically on an intimate level, but one of the parties wasn't expecting what the other one was going to say or offer up. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Seven of Pentacles, of where your party is at the moment? So what with regards to fears, anxieties and concerns? The Lovers. Chariot. And Six of Swords in the reverse. They're reassessing a situation, and what's bothering them is, I feel they may have been offered a promotion or movement forward. It may mean changing location, but you don't know it yet. They may not be telling you because they don't want to create any anxiety, but there's something that they've been investing in for a long period of time. And they've got to decide between you and the other party, may even be person, place or thing. For some of you, you do know this, and that's why you've started to withdraw, because somebody's working really hard on something. The flames just really flick there. So there's strong significance. That's a key point. Spirit drew me to that. And whilst you don't want to take the opportunity off them, you've put the brakes on, because it's upsetting you that they've led you down this path, yet not told you, but they've not wanted to tell you whatever this other option is. And I feel it's to do with work or a promotion or something like that, because they was unsure if it was going to go anywhere, even though they worked as hard for it as what they have done and they are doing, because they don't think they're going to get it. That's why that Six of Swords is there in reverse. You feel they will. I'm also getting as well that your party is involved with somebody, and you may be the third party, but their long-term partner has got a promotion and they're having to move away, and your party doesn't want to go, and you're now backing off because you know your party really has to go with their long-term partner because they don't want to split up from them. But their long-term partner's been offered something elsewhere, and then I'm hearing relocation and enterprises. Okay, what can you give me on this Page of Swords, please, Spirit? What's their plan of action when it comes to the connection? Well, the Tower. They've really been thinking about how they're going to break this news here. Spirit drew me really strongly, as I said, towards that Tower before. That's in the background. Something has thrown one of you here, I even feel it may be a party, male or female, that's in that energy where the lady's having to put a hand out and be helped. There's been an absolute shocker here. Yeah, it may not be that there's a having to move away yet or a relocation if that applies to you. Your party knows of it. Your party knows of it. There we go. 4 of Cups and 10 of Cups. They're really thinking about how I'm hearing going to have to drop this bombshell. That tower to me hasn't gone off yet. I've been getting all day, actually for the past couple of days, the Scorpio energy, and instead of it being instantaneous and a real shocker, it's as if somebody has been getting drip fed about this relocation, and the tower has come down gradually. It can be over a matter of weeks or months. It's not been Ace of Swords type sudden, because the tower starts off smaller there, and as it goes through the reading it gets bigger. But they're sitting back sulking because they know what they're expected to pick. But they feel their party is thinking of themselves and what's important to them. But they know they've got to follow them, because I feel there's children involved here. But this then compromises your relationship. What does Spirit predict over the next 8 to 10 weeks? So it's 8 to 10 weeks further on from where you identify with the reading. 4 of Swords energy. This is that withdrawal. Can be, as I said, putting them at arm's length, really wanting time to process this. Judgment. Some of you are Libra, Scorpio, cuspers. King of Coins. And Page of Cups. They're going to tell you the feelings, but one of you is going to start backing off, or you may be pulling away from each other, gradually letting each other down, because they're realizing now they've got to pick where they feel the long term's going to be, and that's with their family and what they've put effort into for a long period of time, and as well how they have to go with it when it comes to their party, or because of a family they have, or this is something they've always been aiming for from a young age. Oh, sorry about that, Scorpio. Do you know there's another card that's popped out here, and I'm going to take it, and there we've got it. Queen of Wands. Taking the time to explain to you how they feel passionately, maybe even recognizing now it is just a passionate connection. You were caught up in a whirlwind, but they have to go with what's expected of them, but also close themselves off to this connection with you. Strong Pisces within this reading. Maybe that you're involved with a Pisces, or this is going to go down round about February, March time, which is about 8 weeks, I think. I can't think at the moment. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I look forward to catching up with you end of Jan. Bye.